Hello guys, welcome to another video of TCS Baba. So in the last interview video, I got huge sort of appreciation from you guys. So based on that, आज मैं फिर से इनको लेके आया हूँ who is very experienced in giving interviews. Very seriously, she is much more experienced than me in giving national level sort of interviews. So with that, I am starting a new second part 2 of interview questions, do's, don'ts, and
of the
everything
interview.
else. So
And yes, a huge thank you to all of you who have subscribed to this
200,
channel.
we have crossed 200.
Yes, and it's a pleasure, and we are humbled that you guys have supported so much in this short span of time, and we hope you guys will keep supporting us and help us reach the 1,000 mark, so that
See, once 1,000
Yeah.
subscriber mark is reached, then I can also go for what you
live
call
sessions.
live sessions.
Yeah, otherwise YouTube doesn't let you do the live
Exactly.
from your channel until and unless you have 1,000 subscribers. So please,
So subscribe. I have seen in analytics that more than 50% of the viewers are not subscribers. So please take the littlest thing of just clicking on the
yeah.
subscribe
And
button. So first we'll go into the do's and don'ts of personal interview. And this do's and don'ts applies to any sort of interview that you will be facing. It's not necessarily only TCS, TPS interview that you have to follow these do's and don'ts. These
any
are,
sort of interview that you are
Exactly.
facing, you can follow this.
So first thing first is the dress code. The guys should be wearing formal shirt.
And formal trousers.
Yeah, whitish or a shade of white.
Any light shade.
Any light shade would do. Formal pant, belt should be normal leather belt.
And your shirt should be tucked in.
Yeah, and shoes, I guess laced shoes is preferable.
Yeah. So this is for your summer, and for winters, it is actually advised. During winters, we generally tend to use shawls, sweaters,
Yeah,
and all
exactly.
that. But it is advisable that you don't carry a sweater or a shawl in your interview room. You might carry it outside,
Yeah.
but while you enter the room, if you feel that very cold or something, then you can take a blazer along with it.
For guys, blazer and what you say, coat is much more preferable.
Yeah.
For girls, I think also blazer is
Advisable, or else I think you
Oh
can.
yeah, girls dress you didn't mention.
Yeah. So for the girls, I always wear a sari. I feel that's the best attire for an interview. Okay, a sari in a very light shade, or not very vibrant colored sari or something like that. A very simple one. For Bengalis, I would say that choto par wala sari jeta hoy, that you can wear. And maybe color को me like thoda sa brownish and like the lighter shades of sari.
Okay. Along with that, I think along with dress code, there is something regarding the deodorant or the what do you say
Body odor.
Body odor
Should not be that intense. Yeah.
Should not be very
Strong.
Naha liya deo se. It should not be like that.
It should not be like that. It should be a pleasant smell.
Exactly.
So now, once you enter,
body
the
posture.
Yeah, once you enter, before the body posture, I would like to tell you something like, once you are entering the room, you will see a chair that they have placed for you, but just don't go and jump into that chair. Okay, so
wait for your interviewer, the panel, someone from the panel to ask you
to sit. That's it. Then next comes the body posture. It has to be straight. Okay.
Straight, don't slouch in any way.
Don't lean on anything.
Exactly.
Okay, body posture should be straight, and yes, I would say don't sit with folded palms like this. Don't do this. It's a big no, because it gives out an impression that you are conservative. Or don't sit like this. It shows that you are guarded.
Closed. Yeah, you are closing off.
So it's advisable to keep your hands on the lap. Open hands on the lap.
Okay, next, many people have commented also, like regarding tattoo and piercing. Tattoo and piercing, in any sort of, if it's in open body part where anyone can see, try to at least cover with, let's say it's a full sleeve shirt, then cover with full sleeve shirt, or cover with any other makeup or clothes.
Yeah.
Anyway, cover it. Piercing, remove it. This is a very simple thing.
Yeah, whatever. Like, don't wear. If you have like 2 or 3 piercings in your ear, you don't need to wear 2 or 3. If you don't wear, it's not visible automatically. Second thing is the gesture. It's very important.
Very important.
Very important.
Just show that
You are expressive.
You are expressive. You are confident. You
Yeah.
are not sort of slouching. So right now also, while I am talking, my hands are moving. So that shows that you are very confident or very normal in your conversation or anything.
Yeah. Fifth point is a very important point. Very, very important point. You need to maintain eye contact with your interviewers.
Everyone.
With everyone. Like, see, when you will be questioned one by one by the interviewers. So, suppose somebody who is sitting straight to you is questioning you. You look at him, you start answering while you are looking at him, and then while answering, you just, move your head and maintain an eye contact with everyone in the panel.
So there are 5 or 6 panel officers sitting there. One person asks you a question. While answering, you start looking at him and start answering, and then while answering, move your head towards the other person also.
Like, give importance to everybody.
Even if the other person is not looking towards you,
but you do it.
You maintain your sort of, from your side.
That is actually taken note of. So, sixth point.
Sixth point, another thing, this interview is where you sell yourself. Don't ever beg for the job. Don't show that this is the you are needy for this job.
Yeah.
If you don't get this service, if you don't get into this service, then your life will be lost, everything will be done. Don't show this. This shows your weakness. That's a big weakness.
You have to sell your strengths.
Some sort of thing, even if I don't get into this service, I will be doing something else and I will sort of
earn my own bread. That thing, that confidence should reflect.
अगर ना भी हो फिर भी रिफ्लेक्ट करो. ठीक है. Even if it is your last option, still show them that this is not your last option.
Then comes the strength and weakness. Yes, strengths and weakness, it's a very common question that you might be asked. And weakness is something, it's a tricky thing where you have to turn your weakness into strength and then answer. So it's up to you. So
prepare some examples regarding which shows your strength and weakness from any of your life examples. It shows your strength or weaknesses.
So basically, try to sell your strength, because you are selling yourself. Interview is selling yourself, and there is nothing called your knowledge will be checked. Your knowledge is already checked. So don't think about it. And the last thing is, you have to show your enthusiasm, that you are energetic, that you want to perform, want to work, like you are always up for everything which is for the betterment.
As a whole, the panelist should feel that you are a kind of a guy who is a team guy, who is a leader, and who is someone with whom other person would like to work. Not somebody who is arrogant or is too submissive or can't speak, lethargic, whatever. Don't be that guy. Now, continuing on the last video, in this video also I will be discussing some of the different questions that can be asked in your interview. In the last video I have discussed mainly HR recruitment sort of questions, but now I will be going a bit more into controversial questions. See, in mains and prelims you will not normally get any sort of controversial question, but in interview they basically test your temperament, test your way of handling things. So all these things come from maybe some sort of controversial question. So the first question is, why have you not opted for private sector? So many of you might have completed your graduation,
B.Tech,
B.Tech,
M.Tech,
M.Tech, exactly. And private sector is obviously
open for you
open
people.
for you people, a prime sector for you to get in. So why not into that, and why into the
You
civil
can
service?
relate it with that question, why civil service? The first
Yeah.
video which you have watched, you can relate it with that, but it's a bit different where you need to talk about private and public sector.
Okay. Next, corporate sector has very minimal diversity in their workforce because they prefer meritocracy over reservation. So, what do you think can diversify the corporate workforce? So, diversity is a very strong term. At the same time, reservation is a very strong term. So, combining these two, they can ask ki, why do you want to shift? Why do you not want to go somewhere where meritocracy is
Prefer.
preferred, and why do you want to come somewhere where reservation is also given some sort of preference? So,
See, you might be one of those candidates who is
who might
availing
be
reservation. Okay,
exactly.
don't get intimidated. Don't get angered. This is one of the ways to check how you react. Okay,
The
so
thing is, before you enter your interview room, your biases regarding reservation, your biases regarding caste, creed, minority, language, or anything else should be kept outside. Once you enter the room,
you are a
you are a
neutral
you
person.
are a neutral person. You are a civil servant. You are entering a service where you have to serve without considering any sort of
Bias.
bias. So considering this thing, you can think about this question. See, I will not give you all the answer for this question.
This is for you to prepare how you want to talk. This is a question where, like, we can just give you bits and pieces of what how you can write your answer and prepare.
You can write, I want you guys to write about your answer in the comment section. You can just cite the question number here, and in the comment section you can write your point of view, not sort of an answer. You can write your point of view in the comment section.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to the next question. Suddenly there is a surge in the COVID positive cases in India in several states. Do you think it's a policy of the Indian government to promote vaccines? Again, this is a very sort of
Very controversial.
very controversial, very controversial. In a sense, you speak for the government or against the government, a policy which seems very tricky to the people. So again, think about this and write in the comment section. What do you think about? How do you want to answer or address
Yeah,
this
how
issue?
do you address this question?
Okay. Next question. What is women empowerment according to you? This is a very important question that is asked to any female candidate.
Yeah, female candidates do get this question very often, but yes, male candidates should also prepare for the
Exactly.
same because you never know.
Female candidate gets because by default female ladies are coming into this service, which is an elite service. That is a women empowerment for them.
Yeah.
So
So you should know,
exactly,
or you should have your own perception of women empowerment.
and the basic difference between women empowerment and feminist point of view should be understood.
Yeah, that thin line, you should have that demarcation in your head while you are answering.
Next question.
Yeah.
What are the socio-economical changes that you have witnessed in your state after 2020?
That is the COVID era.
Let's say 2020 is COVID, and many things have changed in the social life, in the economical sector. Also, many things have changed. So, I think apart from being an interview question, this is a very good mains level question also that can be asked.
So this is the question. Like, if you want, you can even write your own points in the comment section. And but we would say that this question, the fifth question, is that question where we want you guys to write it down in the comment section, or you, if you are hesitant enough to write in the comment section, you can just mail in his
You can
email
just mail in
address.
the email address. It's mentioned.
Yeah,
Or it's in
you
the
can
description.
mail, or you can even personally ping on Telegram and give your answers. So
You can write it in a plain sheet of paper, take a
and
screenshot,
and send.
and just
Okay, so the
I'll
person,
evaluate. I'll
yeah, he will
evaluate that.
evaluate, and the person who will give the best possible answer for this question,
Next video,
we will have his name, and yes, he will be sharing his answer with you guys as well in the next video.
so I think that's it for today.
Yeah.
Tell us how you liked this series of interview questions.
We
do's and
will.
don'ts.
We hope we'll come up with more, because
And-
I love interviews.
she loves doing taking interview of others also. So anyways, if you like this video, give a thumbs up
Yeah, comment down below. You know what you want, what you have to comment.
and subscribe to this channel and click on the bell icon to get the notification when we upload the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.